What's up, Arslings? Welcome back to the channel, The Last Kingdom, Season 4, Episode number 7. And we've got more chaos, because as if the whole idea of Ethelred dying and not having a successor... I like that, thank you. Not having a successor caused enough chaos. There's now this sickness, this fever that is roaming through the lands, and...
Airborne? I don't know. Just...
Yeah. It's turned a super hard-ass, wild man, ruthless warrior in Finnan to be so horrified by a sneeze that... I mean, this has to be some, like, really, really serious shit for him to be this afraid of it, and the way everyone else is reacting to it. I mean, we've got a little bit of a taste with those dudes kind of stuck on the spikes, and it just...
Walking Dead shit?
Yeah, it's just another added layer of just insanity that these folks don't need right now, because there's just a lot of chaos, there's a lot of drama building around, and a lot of it really has to do with Edward, I feel like. His decision-making's been pretty weak so far, and, you know, thinking about it, and we talked about it a lot in the last episode, comparing Alfred and Edward, because father-son. It's just comparing, like, if you look at the advisors Alfred had versus the advisors advisors, because I wouldn't really call what Edward has advisors.
No.
But if you compare them, it's not even the same planet.
No.
Alfred had the best advisors, the really close ones that he really trusted.
Bianca.
There's just so many that, like, you go down the line, and, I mean, obviously Alfred also really learned how to listen and take advice and kind of come up with his own decisions. But Edward hasn't done a great job surrounding himself, and that's probably part of the challenge of being a young, new ruler, to where you're probably easily influenced by certain people.
It feels like a whole lot of, I do it myself.
I mean,
like a toddler. Yeah. No, I do it all by myself.
Yeah, except he's listening to what's his name, and like he's like the main dude who's in his ear telling him to, like, giving him advice, and he's listening to him.
I know that these names are very important, and I don't like the fact that sometimes I forget how to say them, or, like, I actually forget the name itself. Like, when we're watching it, it always comes back to me. But, like, at the same time, fuck these guys!
Yeah.
I know that these names are super important, and I know that they're in history, but also, fuck these guys!
I really don't like the way he's manipulating Edward, and it's kind of leading Edward down a really bad road of decision-making, it feels like, because, I mean, the fact that he betrothed his sister's daughter to somebody who he didn't even know, and was like, oh, also, you're going to be the one who's in charge. Like, wait, what?
Old
Erdwulf, dude?
Yeah.
Like, that was just, the way that situation played out was just very bizarre.
I mean, I just don't like that, you know, small children are betrothed to grown-ass dudes. And, like, even the fact that they even considered somebody who was, like, 3 times her age. Yeah. Like, fucking gross, dude.
So Uhtred and company are on the road protecting her, and she's sick. We don't know if she's got this flu, this sickness that's going around or not, but it sounds bad, so Uhtred's kind of got to hurry up, get to Edward, have a conversation, and get back, and hopefully, like, Ethelfled gets to her daughter in time, and, like, because if she shows up to a dead daughter, that's not going to be a good moment at all.
No.
And, like, their paths just keep missing each other, just barely, and it's a very stressful. I think I've said it a bunch of times at this point. The last handful of episodes, they've done a really good job of making you feel the panic,
feel the urgency, and that's all she has left of Eric.
Yeah. Oh, Eric. But
we love Eric.
Yeah. I mean, he ended up being a good dude, so it ended up.
I think he was honestly a good dude from the start, but, like, he had a lot of influence through his brother. So
heathen.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
You're a heathen.
Yep.
So all that whole situation and playing out the way that it is, I'm very interested to see if Uhtred is able to kind of. I hope he, like, smacks him. Like, I don't know if you want to put hands on the king, because that'll probably get you.
I would love to.
I mean, Uhtred's done it in the past.
The shit out of him. Yeah. Damn it.
I hope he could, like, get to Edward and, like, talk some sense into him and be like, bro, what are you doing? The problem is Erdwulf is still alive after the whole situation played out and his sister outed him, which was amazing.
I hope he's not. I hope that, like, some of the guards chased after him to do that thing.
His sister's outing was so good. And because he's like, oh, you don't know. But the asshole was wearing
Who carries the evidence?
Yeah, he's literally wearing his ring on his little pouch and around his neck. And I'm kind of surprised that those soldiers let him live, because it's like, you betray and murder my king, I ain't gonna let you walk away in this world.
Not only that, but also the killing of the messenger.
Yeah.
Not
the whole story is wild.
He's just a fucker.
He's a liar.
Demonetized.
Yes. He's a liar. He's a manipulator, and he's doing everything he can to clear his family name. And you're just making it worse, bro. You're just making it worse. And yeah, that whole I kind of wish he wasn't left alive, because he's just one of those dudes who feels like he'll do whatever he can to just get what he needs, and he feels kind of dangerous. But we'll see how that whole situation plays out and what Edward ends up doing and who they end up putting in place of Ethelred, and seeing who ends up getting that lordship and seeing who's in charge there, because they need somebody and they need someone good, because they need to unite. Everything's kind of falling apart right now, and it's a very difficult situation. And it feels like we've got another Viking threat showing up. We talked about it at the mid-season area, and talking about how another Viking army was defeated and don't know what's going to happen. But some messenger dudes showed up, because Brita is held captive with the Welsh, and they actually threw her into like this little pit with this cage.
Jabba the Hutt pit.
Yeah. And dude showed up with like his ear like sliced up, and
oh god, that looked terrible.
He was kept alive to deliver a message, and it sounds like there's a new threat showing up. And the Welsh king is not there. He's basically on vacation, and his brother, who doesn't seem capable of anything, is in charge, which that's got to be really horrible timing. Like, hey, I'm going to go on this pilgrimage and go handle some stuff. You're in charge. It's cool. Nothing should happen. But it's like, oh, the worst possible thing's happening. Yes. We're being threatened by a whole new group of heathen Viking soldiers, and it's like, holy shit, this doesn't sound good at all. And I have to be the one making. I just want to party. I just want to hang out, have fun, drink, and But I don't want to actually have to make important decisions. That's what that dude feels like.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes, because Brita had a big smile on her face for once. She needs to get out of there.
Oh, poor thing.
She needs to. Yeah.
As much as like we've, disagreed with some of her actions and some of the things that she thought or said, like, I don't want anything bad to happen to Brita. I really do like Brita. And especially now that, hopefully she's still pregnant and she's able to carry this baby to term, because that's all she wants. All she wants in life is just be able to have a baby.
It's been an interesting journey with her, because she has done a lot of things that kind of infuriates you as like an Uhtred fan.
Frustrating. It's frustrating.
But on the flip side, you kind of understand some of her point of views, because she has to do what's best for her and her safety. And sometimes that could feel like it's being put in a little bit of a threat by some of the decisions that Uhtred's making because of who Uhtred's close to.
Right.
So I could see things through her eyes to an extent, but obviously we're 100% Team Arsling, Team Uhtred. So, I mean, Brita is, like, her decisions are quite infuriating sometimes, because you kind of just want her to, like, come on, just understand what Uhtred's doing.
But no, she's Viking
you understand.
through and through.
Yeah, 100%. So that whole relationship and character development's been interesting, and I like her too. I like her for who she is, and I hope, again, she gets out of the situation okay, and hopefully doesn't do anything bad to Uhtred and company. But
right.
You ready for episode 7?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Is this defiance caused by hunger?
Hunger, fever, lack of leadership.
How long will the grain last?
That depends on how much the Eldermen have kept for themselves.
Lord Borgred speaks against me yet again.
Ignore the chatter. Truly dangerous men do not issue threats.
I know
Two
that
always
look.
look like they're up to no good.
You have no plan.
I have a plan. Tell the Elderman who killed their lord.
The Eldermen have called their Witten for after the funeral.
Why was I not informed?
They say you do not need to know. And that you may not enter the Witten.
Oh, shit.
What has happened here?
Slaughter, betrayal, and now ambition.
So when they come to kill you, what would you like me to do?
They will not kill me. I'm the only one who knows where Alfred hides. We will strike a deal.
The king cannot be trusted!
This guy's fun.
Isolating ourselves from Wessex would serve Mercia no better than King Edward's tyranny.
Then let us put it to the Witan!
What?
Please, continue.
Yeah, talk shit about me. Go ahead.
Witan is closed to all but Mercia.
I am Mercian in blood through my mother.
Lord, no, we must be able to speak freely.
I do not deny that.
Everyone knows Erdwulf hunts are on the road.
Yes, to bring her here to safety. We are waiting until the sickness passes and Erdwulf and Lady Elfrin return.
Lies!
That seems an unwise thing to say.
This is lies!
Enough!
The outlaw
No
returns.
outlaw, just a man who's seen enough conflict in Mercia. Let me speak.
Get it.
Explain to these people Lady Elfrin is safe and about to return for her betrothal.
She is safe, but she cannot be betrothed. Erdwulf has confessed to the murder of Lord Ethelred.
Ignore the heathen, he's just a troublemaker.
Oh, fucker.
No lie, Erdwulf has near confessed it before his men. This was found on him. Belonged to Lord Ethelred and was stolen from his dying hand. Erdwulf has done many things to harm Mercia. You all chose to turn your eyes from it. This is the consequence.
Made Edward look stupid for choosing him.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Will not tell you. Not until you have your word that Elfrin and Lady Ethelfled will be protected.
You are in no position to bargain.
Ah, come on.
Where is my niece? Tell me, or I shall have you seized. Your actions have caused chaos, disturbed a smooth transition of power, and launched an uprising amongst the
Your
eldermen.
actions cause chaos.
So even you will understand why I call you traitor. Take him away.
You fucker. God!
I've never seen men like this before.
I do not want this news to reach my brother whilst he's on holy pilgrimage. You will tell no one of these
They
defeats.
are terrifying.
What was that? You thirsty?
You're a terrible person. Oh my god. This guy sucks. I hope you die.
I think she's gonna probably rip his head off. Sucks.
What is it?
We're being followed.
Go!
Shit. Please tell me it's Citric.
Could we have been discovered?
We cannot outrun them. We must hide. Get away!
Shit.
I think your father would be ashamed of you, buddy.
This hall is only for the Lord of Mercia and his ealdormen.
And so I shall remain here until the new lord is chosen.
Yet the Witan are minded to separate from Wessex.
Really? If you want me to leave the hall, one of your men will have to lay hands on a king, a man anointed by God to rule in his name, and a son of Alfred.
Oh my god. Go get Osfrith.
You dishonor Mercia for breaking the accord so long held between us. Who will be the man to do it? Drag a king through the hall who dares throw himself before God like this?
I will.
Oh shit.
I will fight for Mercia.
You forget I am king and wield power like a king.
Lord Borgred.
We have taken your son to Wessex for religious instruction.
Oh shit.
He will be cared for until his father finds better judgment.
So they kidnapped a child. Awesome. This, are you proud of yourself now?
Looks like it.
Wow.
Dude, Edward is... I don't know what the hell he's doing, man.
Is that Citric?
We know you're there.
I'll pull them off.
And Uhtred.
Lady, it's Uhtred's men.
What news of my daughter?
She's safe. Uhtred has returned to Aylesworth to bargain for your protection.
Is Elfwin with him?
She's being cared for, but she became unwell.
Sickness.
She's traveled a great distance.
Take me to her.
Did the king ask you to do this?
Do not speak.
Were you sworn to Alfred? Where will we have met? You fought at Beamflert.
This is such bullshit, dude.
Uhtred did not miss, like, fucking back day. Jesus.
Must we extract this information from you the hard way? Can't you just tell us where Lady Elfwin is hiding?
He's ready.
I mean, when you're a great warrior, you better be in good shape.
Right, no, I'm just thinking about the size of your neck when we first met. Shit. This is so fucked up.
It's like, he literally can't do anything right. It seems even when he's got good intention, it just falls apart every time. Because of dumb kings. Oh, come on.
Please, we must take her to a place of comfort. We cannot stay here.
We must get her to a healer in Aylesworth if she's to stand a chance.
It doesn't feel like a good idea.
It doesn't.
Because Citric and Ethelflaed are going to show up there, and she's not going to be there, and no one's going to know where they are.
The people of Mercia are Saxon, but they will never be of Wessex. Force them to be, and they will fight back. If you do not seek to conquer, all will be resolved. Continue to care for Mercia. Find the right match for my granddaughter. Did we discover if Uhtred has all the children from Saltwich?
He will not give us that information. We tried to extract it.
Oh my god, I hate this. You suck. It's amazing how Aylesworth is on the good list now. Still.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. Look at his eye. Look at his face.
Don't turn away from me. This was done in your name. Ethelhelm claims he acts for you.
I did not order this because I knew it would not work. Lord Ethelhelm was foolish to think you would weaken. Where does it come from, this courage? You have suffered greatly, and for what? A child you barely know.
Not far. Same reason I fought at Tetnor. My deep love of Mercian politics.
I love you, Uhtred. You're awesome.
You love my sister.
Your sister is a widow. She has my respect.
I've always envied you. Looked at the way men followed you and felt inspired, somewhat begrudgingly.
Don't try to make up with me now.
Neither of us asked to be here. I've tried to find a solution here that respects the Mercians and keeps order, but events have turned against me.
Because you suck.
Does God want me to fight for this? I have lived somewhat in Alfred's shadow.
Now you see the light.
I know he was speaking the truth when he said the kingdoms are stronger united. So perhaps I should be unifying them myself, rather than making a child do it for me.
You think?
You are free to go, Uhtred.
Gee, thanks. After you friggin'
Whip the shit out of me. Beat the hell out of me.
Whether it was your order or not.
Return to Elfwin, reunite with my sister, and keep them safe until the conflict passes.
It's like, bitch, I look like Rocky Balboa right now. How am I supposed to go do anything?
Right. Well, and also, or does he already have Aelflin? Did Osferth and Edith already come back with her?
Was it the conversation with Mom that set the light bulb?
Maybe.
Combination with seeing Uhtred like this and just everything falling apart. He's learning the lesson the hard way.
Hey, did you hear that, bitch? Do you want to congratulate us? Oh, she cannot speak for thirst. You want a drink?
Oh, you fucking disgusting.
Dude.
That's disgusting.
I hope she...
So disgusting. She needs to murder them first.
Yeah.
She says your daughter passed into the next life.
No.
And her body was taken to Ellisburg.
What the fuck?
Does Uhtred finally realize the stupidity of his defiance?
I would say not. I have asked him to leave Aylesbury, and I would like you to do the same.
Oh.
More than once, you have taken it upon yourself to interpret my wishes in a way that I find unchristian.
I have tried to guide you on a bolder course.
Is it boldness to confine a widow? Beat a man as he was chained?
I simply placed myself between you and some necessary unpleasantness.
Get out of here, bitch.
Once again, you use my orders to suit your own wishes. Perhaps being so far from home has clouded your judgment. Return to Winchester and all will be well.
Very well, I shall do as you request. I hope your mother advises you better than I have.
I'm glad Edward finally sees it.
Dear God. I'll find the man who did this.
Don't. There's nothing for us here, Finnan. Where's my daughter?
She's insisting on helping Father Pure, and I've tried to dissuade her, but...
She's too stubborn because she's my daughter.
Word.
Okay, there's plenty to go around.
Don't push. Stand back and form a line.
You'd think the grain was silver.
Hey, calm yourselves. Calm yourselves. There's more.
Dude. Oh, shit.
No. Oh, shit.
Stop! Drop it! I know you suffer, but turning on each other will not save you. You must work as one, rather than quarreling amongst yourselves. Each person in turn will be given what they need.
Look how he influences them. He will make them rise against you.
Oh my god. Okay, what? Now you just fucking hit the shit list again!
Why would you even say that? What the hell, dude?
Bring him before me.
Fuck this shit! God damn it! You bitch! You bitch! Honestly, with one fell swoop, she's back on the shit list, running to the top.
But, like, hopefully he saw that and was like, okay, he did a good thing, not listening to his mom. Like, what in the hell, dude? Like, that one little line's gonna just, like, seriously?
This is bullshit. Oh, I hope they're getting whooped down. Oh, please. Yeah! Fuck these guys! Get them!
Fast ones we can sell as slaves!
Oh, who's this?
Dang. Oh, shit.
You want the silver?
I have no interest in silver. We are looking for a Dane named Brita.
Oh.
I killed her.
Dumbass.
I was leaving as we agreed.
But then you chose to be part of a disturbance in the town. You were just guided by forces beyond your control. As ever, Uhtred is but a plaything of his gods.
Are you serious?
You wanted to bring peace to Aylesbury, which is better than wanting to start another battle.
You truly think I seek battles?
Yes.
Perhaps not, but that is what will happen.
I fear you are right. There is a risk of great slaughter. Innocent people will suffer. I will crush them, leave the town in the care of the Wessex Guard. They will run the place as they feel they need to, which is rarely an easy life for the people, is it? Strange things happen in times of conflict. The Ealdormen are passionate that they could repel us for a while. They might try to hunt down my sister. If I place someone to rule here who might forge a path to peace, someone who might not necessarily please the Ealdormen, but whose popularity with the people might force them to accept it. Let us call him a Lord and Protector.
Oh, is he gonna try to name Uhtred Lord?
He don't want that.
I wondered if that person should be you.
Oh, fuck.
His mom's comment triggered that.
I do not want to rule here.
Yes, but as we know, you rarely get to make your own choices.
What the fuck?
Find an equilibrium. Wait for an ealdorman to come of age. If my niece survives, betroth her to someone Ethelfled chooses. It is clear to me you have the respect of the people here. They listen to you. So perhaps we should use that to our mutual advantage.
So he's going to use him to sit in this throne so he can toy him.
Accept and your reputation will be restored and your men given status and wealth. And in a few years you will be free to pursue whichever dreams you may have.
Dude, how many times is he going to get nailed down?
The troops you need to retake the fortress you lost.
And in return?
I would be your king and expect your loyalty.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
this is bullshit.
On the surface, it feels like a good play for Uhtred. Because it'll give him some safety, some structure. You wouldn't have to go anywhere.
But this sucks.
But then in a couple of years, he could go back to Bemmenberg with an army maybe and take that over. I don't know. The roller coaster ride with Uhtred is just insane.
How do I know you are Brita?
I fought with Guthrum, followed Ragnar. I killed men at Tetten.
So you have heard of Saxon battles. That does not make you Brita.
Here, let me show you my ID. Will that help?
Is Knut's babe you carry or that of a Welshman?
It was made by Knut, but Knut's fallen. I do not know you.
Knut's cousin, Sigtryggur of Yeland.
Sigtryggur was defeated and killed.
Defeated, yes. Driven from his settlements, yes. But at this moment, quite alive. And who do you belong to now, Brita?
No man. I'm a warrior alone.
You do not look like a warrior.
No shit. I've been through some shit.
I will show you.
Give you my sword. You might kill me. No, the Brita I have heard of is cunning, so I will stay armed. If you are who you say you are, then show me.
Did she get some water, some food perhaps? Poor thing.
Prepare to be broken as you tried to break me.
Yeah, bitch!
She should have sliced his dick off before she threw him down there.
Good call. Remember that thing you used to pee on me, you son of a bitch?
I was not born to be the Lord of Mercia. I never sought that kind of power.
Well, perhaps that in itself makes you the best man. Mercia has suffered from being led by
I don't know
ambition.
whether to take Edward like he's being a good dude or he's being a fucking shithead.
What is holding you back?
Giving my loyalty to another Saxon king, I swore to myself I would not do that.
I swear I will not drink too much ale, and I frequently go back on my word.
Sorry.
I think, he obviously has an agenda at play, but...
Yeah.
Kingdoms apart, least of all Ethelfled. It is a path to peace, and she will be safe.
I think it's a good move, and I think, dude has literally gone full 180 in this episode. I feel like he legitimately sees the good in Uhtred's ability.
So who did he murder to further his ambition?
He took Ragnar, who I loved, and blamed another.
The man had a reputation for cunning. I had always admired that. But he died dishonored if he allowed his woman to be enslaved.
And that was the work of Uhtred, the Danish slayer. But I will have my revenge on him.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Why did Knut not come when we requested help?
We had our own battles.
Our women and children were murdered by the Irish before we had a chance to sail.
And you should avenge them and make more children.
Perhaps you're right.
Of course Brita wants revenge. Saw that coming.
The greatest riches are in Wessex. Sadly, the Saxons do not like to share.
And yet they say their faith is based on love.
They talk a lot of shit.
More shit than the Irish.
And you have a lot to learn. What are you going to do for now?
I will cut off the head of this man, send it to Harrow.
Okay. Did we get this dude's name? Cousin of Knut.
Yeah, we did get his name. I cannot pronounce it.
He's here.
What do you know about him?
I fear he had been taken or lost forever. Did Uhtred bring him here?
Apparently even Aylesbury is better than the road. They're quite the adventure by all accounts.
And I thank him for it.
I know you dislike him, but maybe Edward is right this time.
Father Pulik, what have I not been told?
Yeah, shit. He hasn't told Mom yet.
She's gonna be pissed, you think?
Yeah.
There is a rumor you have struck a bargain.
Indeed.
I do not like the man.
I do not need your approval.
The Elderman will complain, but this time do not treat them too harshly, and you will find some redemption.
I do not need redemption either.
Oh, my son, you do. If only for the sins of your mother.
Who is this?
He is Ethelstan.
He cannot be here.
Now that certain threats are absent, perhaps the moment has come for you to be reconciled.
Mother, I cannot.
Please. He has lived a life of lies, and that must be righted. But God put love in your heart for your first wife and this child. I ask for your forgiveness and his. He needs your protection.
Place him back to where he was concealed.
That sucks, dude. That's a tough situation.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He needs to get back with his first wife and get rid of his current wife and her father, clear them out completely.
Well, I mean, he does have a baby, though, with her.
Do they have a kid?
Yeah, they have a son.
Athelstan's his firstborn son, though.
I know.
My king.
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine receiving this? I leave for 1 week! Lost my whole friggin' place. Holy shit.
Have you made your choice?
I will accept. If I can rule as my own man.
I've never wanted to control Mercia, only see it at peace.
Good, we are of one mind.
At long last, I strike a bargain with Uhtred of Bebbanburg.
That is the name from another life, but yes. Now we strike a bargain.
Oh, please don't let this fucking backfire.
Elfwin is dead.
No, child. A miracle has occurred, and you are mistaken in your heartbreak.
Thank God.
Honestly. Yay! Mama.
Oh, mama.
I know, that's the best sound.
And Uhtred's been named Lord. He's in charge.
And they're all smiling.
For not killing the Lady Elfwin.
Your brother has restored peace. The people are being fed, and the fever passes.
To Citric and Ethelflaed, and young Uhtred too.
May they return safely. But if there's ale still left when they get here, then we have let ourselves down.
Everyone now looks forward to the new lord.
Who is that to be?
He has asked Uhtred.
To the Lord!
Shit.
To Uhtred of Mercia!
Uhtred of Mercia.
Finally, he can pay us some money!
Finally, you can pay us some money. I love these guys.
What was that? Oh, he's worried. He is terrified. I need to watch the next episode! I can't!
Ethelflaed's reaction didn't look like a good one.
No.
She looked concerned.
She looked scared. I don't like any of this.
Is this going to be like a backfire situation?
Yes. I feel as though it might. And I need to watch the next episode right now. Ready? Let's go.
I just, on the surface, it feels like for short term, obviously not like a long-term solution, not a long-term play. For a short-term situation, to what?
Is he going to try to betroth Elflin to Uhtred?
No.
He wouldn't do that shit, right?
No, the deal was
to let Ethelflaed pick.
He's going to rule. He'll determine who could be the rightful suitor at some point, and then when the time's right, then Ethelflaed will pair her up with someone that's...
I really hope so.
That's
sorry.
not...
That just popped into my mind, and I was like, fuck this shit!
I thought you were going to say if Aelflin and Athelstan were going to be betrothed together, which... I don't know what's going to happen with this kid. I mean...
I'm worried that Edward's going to do something to him, because he turned around and was like taken back to where he was concealed.
Again, going back to the graphic that was put up when he was first introduced, he's going to be a big player. Again, I don't remember. Haven't gone back and checked that. I don't recall what it is. But with the way the whole situation's playing out with whoever his advisor dude was, whose name I just can't remember.
Aldenheim.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Something.
Yeah. I feel like that whole situation is going to create a potential conflict with his daughter and his wife. Like, I feel like that whole situation is now going to be in turmoil, and I wonder if it opens the door for Edward to actually acknowledge his first wife and have Athelstan actually be his firstborn, not a bastard child, and see where that line goes. But
it's gonna be. I feel like this is a whole tangled web.
So
he sent him back to Wessex. What is he gonna do once he gets back to Wessex? What kind of chaos?
Yeah, she's
is
doing
this
it more
gonna
than
cause?
me these days.
Well, every single time you say it, that's the first thing I fucking think of, and it makes me absolutely nuts.
I think it's a really, really dicey situation currently.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really funny that Edward is like blaming everyone else. It's like this guy's decision and that guy's. Well, it's like your decision is actually the one that snowballed all of the craziness into making it a big giant issue. You're kind of the one responsible for that. It wasn't Uhtred. It wasn't like you're the one who put friggin' Erdwulf in charge and betrothed him to a child that wasn't supposed to be the play. You literally met this dude for 2 minutes. You're like, oh, you're going to be the Lord of Mercia. Like, what? How'd you pick, of all these people, I know the Eldermen, there was nothing impressive there because they're all just so hungry for their own ambition. Like, none of them look like good choices. But it's like, you're going to pick the one dude who you don't know anything about.
I feel like he's going to come back and bite.
Something's going to happen.
I don't know.
That's why I wanted him killed. That's why you don't let people like that in these scenarios, in this world, under these circumstances. You don't let those folks live because their agenda and their motives are dangerous for everyone else, and they only cause chaos and they bring problems. So
I feel like episodes 8, 9, and 10 are going to be wild.
yeah, I mean, we have a new Viking threat now that showed up pretty fast and took over pretty easy. So Canute's cousin.
Yeah, let me know how to spell that name
so
that I can sound it out. Yeah. So I can phonetically say that name.
That sounds like another one of those really dangerous situations. This dude is like oozing with like cockiness. Like he just walks around and he's just, I don't know. He just has this certain little bit of like this aura around him that he's like untouchable is kind of what it feels like.
Well, he also sounds really pissed because he's like, why didn't you fucking come and help me? And it
sounds like a lot of people died, and I mean, they thought he died.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen. He was able to get away. But of course, Brita wants revenge on Ragnar or Uhtred, and I'm pretty sure that she didn't just say that just to get on this dude's good side. I think she actually wants to kill Uhtred.
So then those Danes are going to come and invade Mercia.
Probably.
And then we're going to have a huge problem because Edward's probably going to be like, you can handle it, Uhtred.
Right.
You got this.
Yeah, I mean, seeing where this all goes and see if there is actual peace and if there is actual kind of uniting of the lands, it'll be interesting to see the overall response when Uhtred is actually named Lord and see what actually happens and how it plays out. Because, I mean, this obviously changes a lot for Uhtred and his guys. They can't just be hanging out at the pubs and drinking all day, it feels like.
Yeah, they're going to get real money now.
I love that. I like responsibility, and I think that's probably part of the reason why Uhtred's like, I don't want this kind of power. Like, this isn't what I want. No. He's like, I want Bebenberg. I don't want this.
No, I want my own shit way over here where no one knows about any of this.
Where I don't
want to know about any of y'all's shit.
This whole Witten of Eldermen who just talk out of their asses. Like, he doesn't... Him dealing with them is going to be interesting with him being in charge. Because they see him as one thing. I mean, they always just see him as one thing.
Yeah.
And he's just nothing but a heathen. He's a he's not
He's
Saxon.
They want to treat him like a puppet, and that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out and where it goes. And I don't know. On the surface, it feels like a good play, but
also not, because no one is smiling. Well, Finan is smiling.
Finan's he's happy.
Finan's always happy.
He's like, I'm gonna get paid finally. Let's go. I've been riding with Uhtred for 40 years. I ain't got shit.
Well, but also, if we, leave ale for them, then we've disappointed ourselves. Like, the fact, slow down on the drinking. You can drink some water. I don't know.
I kind of wonder what Ethelfled's, what her initial thought was. I'm sure we'll get it in the next episode, but I wonder if she's, thinking like you are, oh, that's really cool, but what's brother up to? What is his play here?
Ethelfled didn't look like this is cool.
No. She immediately thought, there's a scheme going on. Something's happening. But, I mean, again, on the surface, it feels like it's safety for her, safety for her daughter, a much better situation for her daughter, much better situation for her because now she doesn't have to leave and Uhtred can take care of her and protect her there. So, I don't know. Again, on the surface, it feels safe and it feels good. It feels like the right move, again, short term, but the big play...
I don't like any of this.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I feel like I'm kind of missing something because I don't necessarily see the bad outside of...
I see the background of everybody scheming against Uhtred. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, I think that comes with the territory, regardless of who was named Lord, but I don't know. I think Uhtred does a really good job of commanding respect from people. And
I'm not worried about the townspeople of Mercia under the rule of Uhtred. That's not what I'm worried. I'm just worried about Uhtred. I'm worried about Ethelfled, and I'm worried about all of their children.
I mean, the Eldermen are the ones who would be the ones to worry about because they're the ones who spread their little lies and talk bullshit and try to create more chaos and mayhem for their own personal gains. But I don't know. On the surface, I think we're kind of a little bit on a different page here for once, which is kind of odd.
I'm terrified. You're like, eh.
I think it's going to be fine short term, but
nope.
I mean, I don't trust Edward. I don't trust
him as far as I can throw him, and I can't throw.
I don't trust most of the people that are around him, but again, I feel like Uhtred is. I mean, he's always kind of well protected, and he's a really smart dude. He's really aware, and he's really on top of shit, and he's always got good strategy and good plans. So, I have faith in Uhtred. In even protecting himself and his people if something goes haywire, because he's done it before. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see how this all plays out and where it goes. And is this Viking threat going to be a big deal? And is Brita and Uhtred going to be face to face again sometime soon before this season's over?
I think so. Yeah. I think she's going to try and kill him.
I feel like till the day she's dead, she's going to want Uhtred. She's going to forever love him, but always want to have to kill him.
Yep.
She's always going to have that,
the hate outweighs the love.
Yeah, especially after what just happened.
Yeah.
The fact that Uhtred didn't kill her in that moment when she practically begged for it, and her being tortured and put through hell like that. I think the love is kind of gone at this point, and it's just revenge, and I want him dead. So can't wait to see where it goes and see what the last few episodes of the season brings, because it's been wild. So anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.